reasons to quit social media. Hello, my beautiful ladies. In today's episode, I want to share with you 10 reasons why it is important as a lady, as a woman, as a wife to quit social media. Yes, in as much as social media is good, there is also many ways it affects us as women, especially us we women. That's why I focus this video only on women. But before we move on, I want to ask you, have you subscribed? Don't forget to subscribe, support your big sister, and let's form a community together. Number one, social media makes us to buy what we don't need in order to impress the people that don't even know us. Yes, most often I notice that what we buy as women, as ladies, are the things we don't need because it's trending, because many people are wearing it what we don't need in order to keep with Joes, in order to keep with the trending. My dear, if you notice that social media is pushing you to buy what you don't need in order to impress the people you don't know, in order to impress the people you don't like, it is time for you to quit it, because the truth is this: if you are not careful, it will ruin your finances. Number two, social media makes us to focus on things we don't have rather than to focus on the things we have. Have you ever noticed anytime you scroll your phone, what you usually see is the achievements of other women or achievements of your friends? Maybe you see their wedding. Maybe you see them travel to so many places. As a result of that, you focus more on what you have not achieved, what you don't have, rather than focusing on the blessings and goodness of God in your life. If you notice that social media makes you to count your troubles, not your blessings, my dear, it is time to quit social media. Number three, social media causes us mental issues. Yes, it causes a lot of mental issues, frustration, depression. As women, as mother, as wife, we have already have so many things that is stressing us. The more you involve yourself in social media, the more it increases your frustration, the more it increases your depression, because the truth is you will not control what the other person will post. You will not control what the other person wants you to see. For example, when you see some beautiful pictures of people's achievements, most often you feel depressed, and feeling depressed, discouraged often and often will affect your mental issues. That's why it's very important for you to be careful with what you watch in social media, because if you are not careful, it will affect your mental issues. It will cause you a lot of depression and discouragement and disappointment, and it may lead to something you may not even know. Another thing I've seen social media does in the life of ladies, wife, women is it pushes you into financial heart attack. Yes, often and often, what we always see in social media is what we need to buy, what we need to get, what we need to acquire, many things. And as a result of that, if you are not careful as a woman, as a wife, do you know that because of what you are saying in the social media, you will push your spouse into financial heart attack, or you will even push yourself into financial heart attack? Because the truth is this: no matter what you get, no matter what you achieve. So imagine, or do you think that you can acquire everything you see in social media? That's why it's very important that you don't allow social media to push you into financial heart attack or financial depression. Another thing I have seen so much social media has caused in the life of ladies is competition and comparison. Yes, in as much as you watch social media, there is a lot of comparison, a lot of competition. Maybe, for example, your friends may go to one party and they take picture on the red carpet or one car, or they take picture near a beautiful car. begin to compare yourself with them, and you go into competition knowingly and unknowingly. Yes, why I say knowingly and unknowingly, it will affect you that you want to do the same thing, to post it in order for them to see as well that you can take picture on the red carpet, or you can take picture on a beautiful car. So, in order to avoid being in competition with others or comparing yourself with others, it is a time for you to have good rest when it comes to social media, and avoid anything that has to do with social media. Another thing I've seen that social media do in the life of ladies, women, wives, is it makes them to lose their identity. Yes, do you know that as a woman, there is uniqueness in being you? There is uniqueness in just being yourself. But because in this world of social media, we think that whenever you are not like others, you are not unique. As a result of that, you lose your identity because you are in pursuit of identities of others. Do you forget that you are an image of God? Therefore, God took his time to mold you, to make you so special. So never you ever allow social media to make you to undermine your uniqueness. Or another thing I have seen social media does in the life of ladies is group thinking. Yes, we always think that in as much as it's group thinking, it is right. We depend our thinking, our thoughts on what group, a certain group of people is saying, on what people is saying about something. If you can be able to sit down to think by yourself, may I tell you that it will help you a lot. But if you are someone who always wants to make a decision based on group thinking, based on what social media said, or based on what people in your social media feed is saying, my dear, may I tell you that you will ruin your life, because the truth is this: the decision you want to make based on group thinking benefits you. Another reason why I say that it is time for we women, ladies, to quit social media is it affects our quality time with God. Yes, I will say it again and again. It affects our quality time with God. Most often when we wake up in the morning, the first thing we touch is our phone. Our phone to check comments, to check what people post, to check this, to check that. We scroll our phone up and down. Before you know what is happening, we keep scrolling our phone up and down. Before you know what is happening, time has gone. And because you don't have time enough, you don't have time to pray. If you are someone who always wake up with your phone on your hand to see what people posted, to see some feedback, to see all these things, my dear, may I tell you that you will not have time to communicate with your Father in heaven. That's why it is time for you to quit social media. Another thing I have seen also is social media has affected our relationship with our families, our husband, our children. Many often our family members, maybe our husband or our children, want to play with us, to communicate with us, to spend quality time with us, but because we don't have that time, because we keep watching our phones, scrolling up and down, we deny them those quality time. My dear, may I tell you that the best gift you can give to anyone close to you is that quality time, because you may buy anything for them, but may I tell you that how you make them feel, the time you spent with them, they will not forget it, but the things you bought for them, they might easily forget it. So don't allow social media to separate you from your family, from your spouse, and from your children. Last but not the least is social media makes us to focus more on things that is not important and focus less on things that is important. Most often we have plans on what we want to achieve in a day. Maybe you want to achieve so many things you have written in your vision board, but because you have been scrolling your social media, you don't have more time again to focus on your passion and on your vision. So if you want to create a good time, if you want to have a good time, it is time for you to say no to social media, because it sucks a lot of time from us. it is very important not to be consumer of social media. If you check all those things and see that you are affected in one of those things, my dear, it is time for you to quit social media in order for you to arrange your life, organize your life, and know what next you need to do with your life. Thank you so much, my YouTube friends. We have come to the end of this episode. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share in the comments your takeaway, and I will see you in another episode. Shalom.